It is Sunday, October 22nd, and I wanted to do a garden update today. So we have a lot of our fall plants in now. So this is lettuce we planted from seed. This is Lola Rosa lettuce, and we planted this from the seed that we gathered off of our own plants. So we planted Lola Rosa for the first time last year, and it's heirloom lettuce, and we collected our own seed, and this is what we planted from that seed, and it's coming up nicely. And this is black seeded Simpson. In this section, this is flame lettuce, and it didn't germinate well. We're not having much luck with it at all. I don't see any of it coming up. All this is weeds. And you see how bad the weeds come up when you don't have the area covered. But we'll go back after this lettuce comes up, and then when we're able to thin it out, then we'll thin it and separate it and cover around it, so it won't have so much problem with the weeds. See, this is red romaine lettuce, and it came up well. This is flashy butter gem lettuce, and didn't have a real good germination rate on it. I think we got one. But it's pretty. Nope, there's another one. Two. They're pretty. Let them come up, and then we'll cover around them. See how it does. Okay, and back in this raised bed, we still have our peppers going, and they're still making some. Down below it, we have pink beauty radishes. This is carrots, red cord chantenay carrots, and had a decent little germination. Got some of those coming up. Let's see. Come down. This is scarlet, I don't know how to say it, scarlet Nance carrots. Some more carrots over here. And then more radishes. These are French breakfast radishes, and they're coming up nicely. Okay. Over here is Bloomsdale spinach, and it didn't come up real well at all. This is just grass. Again, in an uncovered area, all the weeds start popping through. It's like to keep everything mulched, but we're starting these from seed, so when we get things up, then we'll go back and mulch around. We have some fall squash, not doing real well, but we may still get some squash out of it. We're going to let it go a little bit longer. In this whole area, we have all these little plants are broccoli plants, and they're looking healthy and pretty, looking real nice. I hope we'll get some broccoli this year. Okay, let me circle back around this way. Oh, in these big buckets, we have carrots. This black bucket, we have carrots. And this black bucket, we have carrots, and none of these have come up yet. We'll see how they do. Swing around this way. I showed you this lettuce already. In this little bed, we have, hidden Chinese cabbage, and something has already discovered that it likes it real well. Some kind of bug or something is eating on it. So we'll watch these. I need to put some more black oil sunflower seed in the feeders, because I think the squirrels are starting to discover our patches of greens. We had a lot of trouble with squirrels last year. Okay, this little raised hill these are Brussels sprouts. And this is more black seeded Simpson, more lettuce. Down this row. And in this bed, we have more carrots planted, and some garlic volunteering. Garlic coming back up. But good little stand of carrots coming up. All these little shoots, these are carrots. Got a good stand in here, so hopefully we'll get some carrots out of this bed. We have squash in this area, and have a couple little squash coming on. Hopefully we'll get a few out of it. It looks pretty healthy. These are our green onions, and they're starting to come on, looking really nice. I've shown you with this already. These are still our green beans, and we're still getting green beans from these. This row is I can't remember. Let me run down to the end. There's a pick down here. This row is broccoli. So this whole row is broccoli planted in between the green beans. So when the green beans get finished making, then we can just pull them and then we'll have a row of broccoli already going. I told you this whole patch all the way down, this is all broccoli. And then this row planted in between these rows of green beans is cauliflower. And those plants are looking nice and healthy. Pretty pretty. So we've got cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, several different types of lettuce on this side of the garden. And we picked green beans this morning, but these are still lots of little teenage green beans that'll be ready in a couple days. So definitely going to let these continue to make. And I got a nice picking of butter beans this morning off these butter beans. They're just starting to make. Doing really well. Looks like I missed one right there. It's a big fat one. Go ahead and grab him. But these, I've been really pleased with these willow leaf butter beans this year. They aren't making crazy heavy, but we picked about 10 pounds off of them. Okay. We go around this way. And this, planted this row. And then this row is Bloomsdale spinach, just planted from seed. Don't have anything coming up yet. This row, we have a pepper that's still making, so we're letting him go a little bit longer. But this row we planted Siberian kale. It's not up yet. I'll show you the progress as it comes up. This side of the row we had Oregon sugar pot peas, and they haven't come up real well. So we planted again more of the same on the back side of the fence. We just think it's not getting enough light right now. So when the leaves fall from the trees, hopefully it'll get more. This is a row of turnips. They're starting to come on. We're going to thin these out here in a little bit because we're growing these for the actual turnip root, not just for the greens. I have a row of mustards, and they're not doing real well yet either. We're hoping, as the season goes on, they'll get more light and start doing better. Maybe when we pull these green beans, they'll get more light and do better. We'll see. I'm not going to pull these green beans yet, though. We're still getting crazy harvest of green beans off of these. They're still doing real well. All right, this is bok choy. I'll just set these out and they're doing well. And this is more cauliflower. More. These are mammoth sugar snap peas. And they seem to be doing a lot better than the other ones. So hopefully we'll get some peas off of these. And this is another row of broccoli. Broccoli all the way down this row. Growing on the fence behind the broccoli are more green beans, and they're still making, so we're going to let them go till they quit making. And there's Aspen coming to say hey. Hey, Aspen! And when these green beans quit making, we'll pull them and plant more sugar snap peas on down this fence. And we have a little more space to plant other things down through here. Don't have anything planted on this row. I think this is where Swiss chard's going to go. I'm coming, hang on. These peppers are still doing well. We're not pulling them yet. Those are jalapenos. This row, we have a row of Georgia collards and another row of Georgia collards. And here we have hidden Chinese cabbage. And the squirrels or bugs or whatever haven't gotten to this as much, and they're looking healthier. Down this row, we've planted garlic, and it's coming up. Seems to be doing fine. Let me pet Aspen. Hey, baby. Say hi to everybody. Hey, sweet thing. Say hi. She's so precious. Getting so big. Okay, and also, this is we planted Swiss chard in this little corner bed, and it's starting to come up. There's a couple little plants right here. There's one. We may get enough to come out where we can spread it out and let them grow here. The plants get pretty big, so it won't take many plants to fill up this little corner spot. This is our asparagus bed, and we're letting it go to fern now to feed the crowns over the winter. But in the cinder blocks in front of the asparagus, we planted more garlic, and it's coming up. Got a nice stand, and Seems to be doing pretty well. So we should have garlic. And I think that is it. I just want to let you know that somebody asked in one of the comments that if we were about to finish with the garden, and we really never do. I mean, we constantly, every time we pull something, we try to have something ready to plant. We try to keep something growing all the time. So until, when it gets really super cold, and we're getting down in freezing temperatures, then sometimes we'll have a period where very little is growing. But other than that, we try to keep something growing constantly. So we never really finish with the garden. If it gets killed on us, then we'll be finished. But that's going to be the only time, because we try very hard to keep something growing so we have fresh food coming in all the time. So I guess that's about it. We have a volunteer cucumber I just noticed. That's funny. Oh, I forgot. Let me run back over here. I wanted to ask you guys what this plant is. I forgot to show it to you. It's in with the squash, and we didn't plant anything different, so it must have been a seed slipped in with the squash seed. But I have no idea what it is, so I wanted to ask. So someone help me. What is this thing? It's just as pretty a little plant as it can be. I have no idea what it is. And this is not any kind of disease. This isn't in powdery mildew. It's just the coloration of the leaves. It's a beautiful silver coloration in them, but I have no idea. It looks like it may make a head of something, or I don't know if those are new leaves coming out of the center. I have no idea what it is, but I would imagine it's related to a squash because it came in the pack of squash seed. So if anybody knows, tell me, because I'm very curious. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for watching.